In this video, we're going to explore digital splits with Avantis. With all of the different audio I/O cards available for the console and some of the audio networking built into the S-Link port, it's really easy to share audio between consoles instead of using a traditional split system. To start with, we're going to need to decide how we're going to share audio between the two consoles. In this example, our monitor Avantis has a GX4816 occupying its S-Link port. We're going to need to add a card to one of the I/O card slots to share audio from the console. In this example, I'm going to use a GigaRace card, as this can be connected directly to the S-Link port on our front of house console without any additional equipment. However, you could use MADI, Dante or Waves if the other Avantis, or indeed any console, supports these standards. We're going to connect a single piece of Cat5e shielded cable from the GigaRace A port of our monitor console to the S-Link port of our front of house console. One of the consoles must be designated as the clock master. In this case, it's going to be the console with the analog inputs, the monitor console. On our front of house console, we're going to source our clock from the S-Link port that our master console is connected to by going to Setup, Audio, Audio Sync and choosing S-Link from the drop-down menu. You should get a green tick. Now, we'll need to share the audio on our monitor console. The source for our audio is the GX4816. By going to I/O and tie lines, we can choose the source on the left-hand side of the screen. In this case, it's the S-Link port. We'll then need to choose the tie line destination. That's the I/O port with the GigaRace card in. Pressing and holding patch, we can quickly draw a one-to-one patch between the source and the destination. Tie lines work great for this application as they bypass any processing added by the console the analog inputs are connected to. On the front of house console, we'll now need to source our inputs from the S-Link port as if it were an expander. Input 1 on the GX4816 is now routed to both consoles' input 1. Be aware that only the console the GX is physically connected to has gain control of the GX4816, so any gain changes made on that console will affect the other. This can be avoided by using the trim function on both consoles once the initial gain is set up.